Hello and welcome to episode number 279. I'm your host Jimster Gaming and I'm playing OpenTD on a huge Europe map. So for this episode I spent really many hours on building. So the Russian network is almost finished. Well, the Russian network I think is. The Finnish network isn't yet. Well, in Russia we're still missing Murmansk, but the rest seems to be done. So I've made a western connection from Minsk to St. Petersburg. I made another north-south connection from Kiev to Tver to Novgorod, and one from Kharkiv to Moscow, and on the eastern side Tambov, Nizhgorod, and then further north there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them converging on the way to Arkhangelsk. I also built the Eastern Finland line, the Karelia line maybe, and I've done some canaling. So there is a canal here that's called the Baltic and White Sea Canal. So I've added that one in. It connects the White Sea, which is this piece of water here, through the Onega Lake, the Ladoga Lake, and down the Neva River to the Baltic Sea. In real life there's a steep climb on this side, but on this map that didn't happen, so there isn't that many locks. There are a couple of locks here though. And the other one I put in is going from Lake Onega all the way down to the Black Sea, because there is a canal, well, the White Sea Canal, which I think is actually this piece, was built in the 1930s. It was classic Soviet style under Stalin's. I think there were like 25,000 people that died. And I think the other two were built in the 19th century. The first one in St. Petersburg was actually built in the 18th century, but it didn't work very well because the Neva River isn't navigable, but it was made kind of navigable. And the other one is the Baltic. This one is called the Baltic, Volga-Baltic, Old Baltic to Volga Canal, don't remember, one of them. It connects the Lake Onega to the Volga River, which would be over here somewhere, because you can see that it's higher here. So this will be the Volga basin. I didn't put the Volga River in to start with, so therefore you can't sail on it, but I put the canal all the way instead, because the Volga River then continues outside the map and will end up in the Caspian Sea, and then there's a connection on this side to it, so therefore I just made it this way, because the canal and Volga passes Nizhgorod, so that will be the turning point for it. And this one was built, the one connecting to the Volga was built in the 19th century as well, to give Moscow access to the sea. And down here there's a canal connecting the Don River, which is here, I guess, and up here maybe, connecting the Don River to the Volga, because the Volga goes down into the Caspian Sea. So that's what I've done, and then I started to connect stuff up. So in Arkhangelsk there are no less than 23 forests. So as you can see, there's just one green forest after the other up here. So all of those are now connected up. They are sent where they're supposed to be. So I have 3 of them going to Kotka in Finland. There are 4 going to Pori in Finland. There are 4 going to Oradea in Romania, which is shown here somewhere. Where is Oradea? There is Oradea. There are 4 of them going to Sofia in Bulgaria. There are 2 of them going to Galați in Romania. There is 1 going to Patrai in Greece. Then there are 2 going to Salzburg in Austria, which is here. And there are 3 going to St. Pölten, which is also here in Austria. And then there are 25 units, or 23 for those, and there are also 2 farms here. So there are 25 units of farm supplies coming in. So they are coming in through this little harbor that I built over here in Oulu. And they are coming from Kiel, which is down here, and from Rostock, which is here. So it will take a while before they start moving anything. And oh yeah, and one of the forests is actually on this side, which belongs to Arkangas, which wasn't great, but whatever. So everything is connected up. I've also connected up all the other forests, because both Yaroslav and Nizhgorod have forests up here, and Novgorod as well has some forests over here. So they are also connected up. So all the forests in Russia, I believe, are connected, aren't they? I think so. These are belonging to Finland. I know that this isn't Finland, but they got Joensuu as a name. I think all these 3 actually. So those will be fixed as well, but not right now. And then I bought lumber. So now finally Groningen, which has had the problem that it doesn't produce anything, we have engineering supplies being picked up here by several trains, and they are always waiting. And some of these have probably never even made a journey, because the only thing being produced here is from some chemicals coming in. So last month they produced 14 tons of engineering supplies. And with a train waiting to take 84, it will take a while. A very long while before it gets anywhere. But that should now be fixed. And they are going by sea, of course. So they are going through the Baltic Sea, and the exit port for the lumber that comes from Yaroslav and from Novgorod is Tallinn. So I bought it by train over there. And for the wood, I've sent a lot of it down the river. So we have the stuff going to Greece. We have the ones going to Romania, to Bulgaria. All of those are going down the canal to make it easier. The ones going to Finland, the Kotka one is going, I think, by canal as well, right? Yes. But the Pori one is going by train down through here. And I believe I did that also for the ones going to Austria, right? I think they went this way, maybe. These are going to BRL. No. I'm quite sure I brought them down here. Let's see, where is Kiev? Kiev is here. Oh, they went this way, maybe. Let's see. An enormous amount of stuff here. Yes. The ones going to Austria is going through Kiev. It looks like there's a huge amount of trains here. Because there's 195 trains going through here. But for example, I don't know how many. I think I have 25 maybe of these. Let's see, there are 21 in depot. Okay, so there will be at least more than 20 for this line. and there will be one every month going, not even every month going through, because it will only produce like less than 500, and the train takes 750. So they are not very frequent. The problem is just that the line is extremely long, because it's like half the map. You're going to take it all the way from somewhere around here in Arkhangelsk, and it will just go through Novgorod. No, sorry, it will go through Yaroslav, Tver, Kiev, and then through Central Europe this way, somehow until it reaches Salzburg and St. Pölten. So it's unfrequent, but there's just a lot of trains because it crosses more than half of Europe. So that was what I've sorted. So for the next episode, for Sunday, what the plans are is to continue to connect up stuff in Russia and Finland. I don't really have a focus on it, but I want to get the metal industry ready. So that's on the list to do, and then we'll see if I manage to get all of that done. So that's the plans, and that's where we are. And yeah, see you on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching.